It's a very great pleasure as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Durham to congratulate you on your graduation. Congregation is a very special day for you as graduates celebrating your academic achievements during your time at Durham University. It also marks the end of one very important chapter in your life and the beginning of a new chapter. Congregation is also a special day for your family and friends, those who have supported you during your studies, and we welcome them to the university family for the day. Congregation is a special day too for all the staff here at Durham, who are extremely proud of the exceptional group of young people they've helped to prepare to go out into the world and change it for the better. Finally, today's congregation is a special day for me personally. My first congregation was over 30 years ago when, like you, I received my degree from Durham University. Little did I know then that I would return in 2005 as a proud parent, celebrating my daughter Julia's degree in politics. Now I am privileged to return every year as Vice-Chancellor. I'm immensely honoured to have the opportunity to lead such a wonderful institution. Durham University has shaped my life, as it has begun to shape yours, and the lives of many others around the world. I very much hope that you will return to Durham again and again, both in person and in thought. I'm sure you all have your own memories of the university. Before you enjoy your graduation ceremony once more, here are a few images which will bring back memories of what I hope will prove to be some of the most formative and enjoyable years of your life.
Oh, does that happen? Does that actually happen?
That you've got in your hand, please put them out of the way. They're not required unless there is a problem. So please put them in your pockets or hide them.
Thanks.
That's the numbers that you have in your hand.
Julia.
Nice. Swear on me then, Samuel, yeah?
Just want to head down the bottom there. Right. Just take the names there, please. Away the mic. Oh yay! Not bad, 3 days. Welcome. You've all made it. You're all here. A lot of men for a change. It's unusual. Normally lots of lovely ladies. Now it's lots of guys. Right, okay. You are at this stage. Yes, you've spotted it. You're bright. Some of you are PhDs, masters, whatever. You're being videoed. So, can you make sure then, especially you people, what are you doing wandering around? Take his name, Sergeant Major. Got it up! Right, if you'd like to move forward very, very slightly, you people under there, I want you all to be seen. Because in years to come, when your grandchildren, your children, your grandchildren are watching this, that's where I get my laugh. Right, okay. So you made it. I think you deserve 3 cheers. Let's hear you. You all look a little bit mature and a little bit sad. Let's liven it up a bit. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip hip! Hooray! Hopefully Durham heard that. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. Right, we're actually running now about 8 minutes over time, so I think Grant, once he's got his list confirmatory, will be off. We've been doing it for 9 years! Since I've been in the chair. Again, it's for your parents, for your loved ones, of course for your children at a later stage. So bags of effort, we start from this side, and we go, ah! And it goes all the way round. I know you look very, very mature, but look, just relax, will you guys? After 3. 1, 2, 3! She looked the other way. Okay, Grant, what do you think of that one, sir?
PhDs once again.
Yeah.
You may think you're mature, we know you're not. I think you need to do it again. We need noise from the middle section there, really. Come on, Dominic, you can do it, mate.
Okay, so I think on the recommendation from the main man there, Grant, we're going to do it again. We're going to start then from our PhD people there, after 3, and that young lady there with the camera. You look at the camera, don't. Right, okay, after 3. 1, 2, 3! And last but not least then, before we actually, just to finish the silliness off as it were, we're going to go yogi, yogi, yogi. I'm sure you know what to do. Yogi, yogi, yogi! 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 Yogi, yogi, yogi! Thank you very much. We're about 10 minutes over time.
I know, but look at the front.
Yeah, yeah.
much. I don't want to be the coughing.
First come to.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Who's going to be holding? Come on, monster runs away. It's a bit weird like that.
Easy for you, yeah?
Coming on Friday. We're coming on Friday.
My father said to me, my father said to me, don't worry, son. Yeah, so we're still alright.
Yeah, I played like half three or something. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession.
This congregation is assembled for the conferring of degrees.
Graduands, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. As Dean and as a member of the University Council, I offer a warm welcome to this congregation ceremony, especially if this is your first visit to the cathedral. Many of you have travelled a long way to be here, and we're delighted to see you all today. Our celebrations are taking place within a World Heritage Site, and you're sitting in one of the great masterpieces of medieval architecture. But it's more than history, heritage, and art that draw well over 500,000 people here each year. It's the cathedral's spirituality and sense of place that make it one of Europe's best-loved buildings, which is no doubt why our Facebook page has the most followers of any cathedral in the world. And you're welcome to join them. It's always a great pleasure to welcome Dr. Bill Bryson to the cathedral. As he nears the end of his time as Chancellor of the University, I would like to thank him on behalf of us all for being such a good champion and friend of Durham over the years. This cathedral is a place of worship and a working Christian church. However, this ceremony is not a religious service. It's a university gathering where we recognize the achievements of our graduating students and mark the transition from this stage of their lives to the next. So whatever your culture or faith, I hope very much that you enjoy this occasion and that you will take with you the best possible memories, not only of today, but of all that Durham so richly offers. Once again, welcome.
Mr. Chancellor, Dean, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very warm welcome indeed, and particularly to those of you who've travelled from far around the world. I hope you have a wonderful time visiting our beautiful city in the sunshine with luck and enjoying today's celebrations. Before I say anything else, can I thank the Dean, the chapter and the cathedral staff for enabling us to hold congregation in this unparalleled setting. Graduation is more than just a celebration, it's a rite of passage. For most of you graduating today, it marks the end of being a student and the beginning of the rest of your life. I myself graduated from Durham University. I was also at congregation in 2004 when my daughter graduated. My time as a student at Durham University was the most formative time of my life. And I have little doubt that looking back in a few years' time, you will say the same. The circle of friends you've made at Durham will be very special to you for the rest of your lives. Our Chancellor, Bill Bryson, has perfectly captured the essence of Durham and its university. Durham, I have come to realise, has a capacity to astound out of all proportion to its size. I don't know any place that manages to be more intimate and infinite at once. Durham has been a leading centre of scholarship for over 1,000 years, from the Venerable Bede, the greatest scholar in Europe in the 7th century, who is buried here in the cathedral behind you, to the modern-day university. Durham was a place of scholarship when, as our university orator put it so graciously, Oxford was a waste and Cambridge was a bog. In the 13th century, Durham was home to one of the greatest libraries in England, much of which remains today. We were the first university to have overseas campuses in Barbados and Sierra Leone. We were one of the first universities to admit women on an equal basis to men and to introduce professional degrees in medicine and mining engineering. And nearly 20 years ago, we established an exciting modern campus on the beautiful banks of the Tees in Stockton, which is making a difference to public health and well-being around the world. The university shares this UNESCO World Heritage Site with the cathedral, and emerging onto Palace Green after graduation with the cathedral on one side and the castle on the other is a rare privilege. But of course, while built on traditions of the past, Durham University is about the future, your futures. We have researchers on every continent tackling some of the most important problems which face mankind. For example, Durham leads the UK's pilot project for a national smart grid, with staff and students working together to embed sustainable energy generation in individual homes and communities. At the other end of the scale, our cosmologists are making amazing discoveries about the origin of our universe. In the Institute of Hazard and Risk, our researchers are saving lives in remote areas of the world, such as northwest Pakistan and Nepal, helping communities and governments understand the risks of landslides. And this research is critical to our teaching at Durham. Many of you, during your time here, will have had the opportunity to contribute another small piece to the sum total of human knowledge. You're directly taught by researchers at the cutting edge of their discipline. And through linking research and teaching, we hope we've helped you learn how to learn for yourselves, to begin to ask some of the biggest questions which face mankind, to think critically, to explore new ideas, to challenge conventional wisdom, to meet people from different backgrounds, experience new ideas and cultures, to read widely, debate and argue, and to discover what is important to you as an individual. But at Durham, your education is about more than your academic work. When you matriculated in this cathedral, I no doubt exhorted you, as we do at Durham, don't let your degree get in the way of your education. We pride ourselves in the distinctive education we offer, with equal emphasis on academic excellence and opportunities for personal development, gaining skills such as leadership, teamwork and creativity. Perhaps this is why, despite being a small university on the outskirts of Europe, Durham is ranked in the top 25 universities in the world from which blue-chip employers wish to recruit graduates. And perhaps why a higher proportion of Durham graduates appear in Who's Who than from any other English university. And you really have excelled. In sport, for example, in rowing, Durham this year won the university championships for a remarkable 8th year in a row. We won 2 national titles in tennis. In cricket, our men were at Lord's earlier this year. And our team of the year, rugby, didn't lose a single game, winning twice at Twickenham, both the University Rugby Championships and the UK Rugby Sevens. University sport doesn't get much better than Twickenham, Lord's, Wimbledon and Henley all in one season. And in the arts, our students take choirs, plays and orchestras around the world. My personal favourite was an opera by Vaughan Williams, The Poisoned Kiss, which was brilliantly revived by our students. Our student theatre is occupied with plays, old and new, every week, and the Light Opera Group's production of The Producers was said by many to outstrip professional productions in London. And the remarkable Duck, Durham University's Charities Committee, yet again were the leading student fundraising team in the UK, raising over £800,000 last year for local charities. But of course, our community doesn't end at graduation. When you leave the cathedral, you'll not be leaving the university, but becoming a Durham alumnus, a member of our worldwide family who will offer you support in your careers and your life. Durham alumni are disproportionately successful. They include business leaders, political leaders, heads of state, and many members of both Houses of Parliament. Internationally renowned companies such as Laithwaite's Wines, Goo Chocolate Puds, Hawkeye were all founded by Durham students. Our students have become leaders in journalism, including Sir Harold Evans, Jeremy Vine, George Alagaya, Gabby Logan and Chris Hollings, who also won Strictly Come Dancing. The 2 most recently appointed bishops in the Church of England, Salisbury and Durham, are both Durham alumni. England sports captains in rugby include Will Carling, Phil de Glanville, Will Greenwood, and in cricket, Nasser Hussain, and the current England cricket captain, Andrew Strauss. Richard Adams, as a student here in the 1970s, founded with his friends the worldwide fair trade movement. And the first ever fair trade shop is still here in Durham in St John's College, just down the Bailey. Some say this country's in trouble, but who could possibly be concerned when our leading importer of wines, our leading manufacturer of chocolate puddings, and the captain of the England cricket team are all Durham graduates? I want to end with a short story about a Durham alumnus. Earlier this year, I received the autobiography of a Professor Lucas. The front cover showed a picture of Professor Lucas in his Durham graduation robes, just like you today. In the preface, he says he uses the picture because Durham University shaped his life. Professor Lucas rose to become head of tropical disease research for the World Health Organization, saving hundreds of thousands of lives through eradication of disease. He was awarded an honorary degree from Harvard and the highest honor, the gold medal from the King of Thailand. Professor Lucas came to Durham in the 1950s from Nigeria, I believe the first Nigerian to study full-time at this university. Why did he come to Durham University from Nigeria? His father had obtained a Doctor of Divinity from Durham by correspondence, the first African to obtain such a degree. And why did his father aspire to Durham? His grandfather also had a Durham degree, this time through study at our campus in Sierra Leone, and he went on to become a bishop. What an inspirational family, whose belief in education and social responsibility mirror that of the university, and has helped them make a difference to others and the world around them. In due course, you too will make a difference. So whatever it is you want to do in life, go for it. The world faces many problems. Increasing population, climate change, diminishing resources are threatening the quality and fabric of life of every society around the world. It's by no means certain whether the world will become a better or a worse place for your children and my grandchildren. So whether you like it or not, your generation has the awesome responsibility of putting this planet back on track. So go out into the world and make a difference. The university, your colleges and your departments are very proud of you all. With you, the future of this world is in good hands.
Mr. Chancellor, I certify that the candidates to be presented at this congregation have satisfied all the requirements of the university. Mr. Chancellor, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the Faculty of Science prays leave to present candidates who are qualified to proceed to degrees in the Faculty of Science.
Dean.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Science to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Physics. Adam James Hawkins, Collingwood College. Rachel Dawn Francis Lodes, St. John's College. James Miao, Josephine Butler College. Matthew Plum, Josephine Butler College. And Thomas Standard, Van Mildert College. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Science to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Matthew Badowski, St. Cuthbert Society. James Andrew Bicknell, Hatfield College. Simon Birchall, Collingwood College. Kirsty Bond, St. Mary's College. Oliver Bone, St. Aidan's College. Katie Elizabeth Britton, Grey College. Thomas Callis, St. John's College. Samuel Robert Carter, Collingwood College. Malcolm Cartwright, Josephine Butler College. Matthew Peter Davies, St. Aidan's College. Sheila Marina Gunn, St. Cuthbert Society. Duncan Allen Hodgetts, St. Chad's College. Samuel Ian Jepson, St. Aidan's College. Matthew Mark Kerr, Collingwood College. Thomas Armley Lord, Grey College. Ewan MacLeod, St Cuthbert's Society. Edward Basil Marsh, St Chad's College. Olivia Iris Mayer, Van Mildert College. Daniel Owen McGrath, College of St Hild and St Bede. Harry John Orton Neal, Grey College. Dominic James North, St Aidan's College. Georgia May Pennington, Josephine Butler College. Francesca Petrucci, St Aidan's College. Emma May Richardson, Van Mildert College. Sarah Jane Sinclair, Trevelyan College. Bernard Dominic Stricker, St Aidan's College. Joshua Raj Subramaniam, Hatfield College. Olivia Matthew Tattard, St Cuthbert's Society. Jack Sim Tedcastle, St Aidan's College. Anne Catherine Thigh, Van Mildert College. Charlotte Francesca Valili, St Mary's College. David Huang Wei, Van Mildert College. Tony Lauren Weller, Josephine Butler College. And Christopher Paul Worth, St Cuthbert's Society. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Science to be admitted to the degree of Master of Physics, Ghassan Al-Samari, St Chad's College. Ali Al-Najjar, Grey College. Alexander Patterson Anderson, Trevelyan College. Jonathan James Arnold, Collingwood College. Edward Joseph Ball, College of St Hild and St Bede. Reuben Barry, University College. Robert Jeffrey Baruch, University College. John William Sanford Bell, St Cuthbert's Society. Matthew James Bennett, Collingwood College. Catherine May Bennon, Collingwood College. Dominic Bevan Brailsford, St Mary's College. Duncan Oliver Brown, Grey College. Emma Cheetham, Josephine Butler College. James Stephen Coggin, St Aidan's College. Michael Crawforth, St Aidan's College. Ashley Curry, St Cuthbert's Society. Felix Dancy, Grey College. Mitchell Davison, College of St Hild and St Bede. Philip Richard Dean, Van Mildert College. Sarah Jessica Dempsey, Collingwood College. Jonathan Harry Dickinson, St Aidan's College. Kenneth James Duncan, Trevelyan College. Mark Kenneth Etherington, Grey College. William Thomas James Fisher, St Cuthbert's Society. Emma Louise Gardner, St Aidan's College. Hazel Rose Garvey Cook, Hatfield College. Sarah May Gould, Collingwood College. Adam Nicholas Gray, St Aidan's College. Matthew James Grindley, Grey College. Samuel Hall, St Aidan's College. Liam Vincent Harris, Collingwood College. Dominic William Haywood, St Cuthbert's Society. Jeffrey Henry Herbert, Collingwood College. George Stewart Hicks, Grey College. James Ackroyd Hill, St Aidan's College. David John Hodgkinson, St Aidan's College. John Gerard Holland, University College. Sam Hollings, St Aidan's College. Brian John Howells, Collingwood College. Luke Anthony Humphreys, St Mary's College. Simon Russell Jones, St Aidan's College. William Richard Jowett, Josephine Butler College. Stephen Liam Kemp, Grey College. Adam Robert Nappy, Grey College. Penelope Fleur Lawton, St Mary's College. Jack Lawrence Bramble Line, Hatfield College. Moray MacDonald, Van Mildert College. Thomas William Mann, Grey College. Philip Lee Mannering, St Aidan's College. Elliot James Marsden, Van Mildert College. John William Marsh, Trevelyan College. Robert James McFall, Collingwood College. Peter Mitchell, St Aidan's College. Thomas James Mitchell, Van Mildert College. Sophia Grace Monfardini, Van Mildert College. Joseph Barrett Nichols, St Mary's College, Nicholas, St Mary's College. William Timothy Norris, Josephine Butler College. Samuel Joseph Parry, Van Mildert College. Nicholas Edward Phillips, Grey College. Andrew Paul Reeves, College of St Hild and St Bede. Thomas David Richardson, Van Mildert College. Matthew Alistair Ryder, College of St Hild and St Bede. Daniel Paul Sadler, College of St Hild and St Bede. Alan Saunders, Collingwood College. Christopher John Shaw, St Cuthbert's Society. Craig Mark Shaw, Grey College. David Robert Sinclair, St Mary's College. Lewis Conrad Smeaton, Collingwood College. Sam Lawrence Soden Garcia, St Mary's College. Alexander John Taylor, Grey College. Joseph Edward Taylor, Josephine Butler College. Jennifer Mary Thompson, Hatfield College. Jonathan Robert Tottle, Collingwood College. Oliver David Turner, College of St Hild and St Bede. Catherine Louise Voller, Grey College. Samuel John Waits, St Cuthbert's Society. Rachel Claire Walker, Van Mildert College. William Wilbraham, St Mary's College. Alexandra Hannah Wilcock, St Mary's College. Emma Lucinda Wilkinson, College of St Hild and St Bede. Paul Timothy Williams, St Mary's College. Stephen Michael Wood, Grey College. Jonathan Wyatt, Trevelyan College. Phoebe Emily Louise Yeomans, St. Aidan's College. Annabelle Tak Yen Yip, St. Aidan's College. And Mark Anthony Zentel, Hatfield College. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you one candidate in the Faculty of Science to be admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Alexander James Webb, Euston College. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Science to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ulysses Barras de Almeida, Euston College. Afa Katie Manik Baruka, Hatfield College. Andrew Paul Cooper, University College. Christopher Kieran Egan, Van Mildert College. Nikolaos Fanidakis, St. Cuthbert's Society. Dawn Leslie Geaches, Euston College. Andrew Golding, Collingwood College. Michael David Hill, Collingwood College. Roger Douglas Johnson, Van Mildert College. Dominic Robert Keogh, College of St. Hild and St. Bede. Tracy Choi Yi Lee, Euston College. Nigel Lewis Mitchell, Collingwood College. Emma Eileen O'Callaghan, Josephine Butler College. Edward William Snedden, St. Mary's College. Julie Louise Wardlow, Trevelyan College. And finally, David John Wilson, Trevelyan College.
Mr. Chancellor, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health prays leave to present candidates who are qualified to proceed to degrees in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health.
Dean?
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you one candidate in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health to be admitted to the award of postgraduate certificate, Louise Parry. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health to be admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Adebola Ganyat Adefuwa, Euston College. Babatunde Adeoye. Richard Morris Allison, St. Aidan's College. Omotolo Aduni Awoyomi. Sarah Aziz. Maria Berry. Jeremy Joel Coupland. Richard Mark Crisp. Antonio Esplugues, Jason Farmer, George John Goodall, Thomas James Groves, Deborah Jane Hamilton, Philip Hepburn, Simon John Higgins, Trevelyan College, Martin Horn, Ujie Hu, Eustonov College, Julia Sunday Ebok, Eustonov College, Warda Najib Jamal, Josephine Butler College, Benjamin Robert Layton, Michael Levy, Ignacio Lezaola, Caleb Christopher Lowe, Dongyu Law, Eustonov College, Lan Law, Eustonov College, Sichao Ma, Eustonov College, David William Moist, Rebecca Louise Mullen, Eustonov College, Anne-Hélène Nathalie Moulin-Laporte, Brian James Murray, Caroline Ann Nicklin, Nico Petteri Nieminen, Herbert Nindel, Sams Arome Omale, Stephen David Parvin, Gemma Louise Rogers, Alberto Jose Sardon, Neil Simpson, Matthew John Stevenson, Danielle Claire Swainston, Deborah Ann Shimmick Judd, Susan Mary Thomas, Brian Umpleby, Menno Vonk, Jing Wong, Eustonov College, Jingyu Wong, Eustonov College, Yu Wong, Grey College, John Charles Wolfenden, St Aidan's College, and Alistair Jason Wiley. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health to be admitted to the degree of Master of Business Administration. Oluwatoyin Olusunbo Ayandari, Stephen David Bromham, David Wallace Bullymore, Andrew Carney, Susan Catherine Cleland, John Coulthard, Adam Crawford, Philip Elbracht, Frederick Charles Estor, Andrew Forwell, Kieran Sinton Ferguson, Catherine Emily Fuller, Kieran Paul Gallagher, Adrian John Hartley, Andreas Philip Hubertoth, Olawashi Anthony Iduwu, June Jojo, Eustonhoff College, Evangelos Kaionisis, Ching Yi Lung, Rajpal Singh Majara, Darka Markhart, Keith William Marriott, Simone Karen McConney, Nigel Graham Moore, Ralph Morovitz, Jacob Murillo, Nicola Roberto Nallon, Brian James O'Donnell, Adanayi Olayiwola Oyenubi, David James Parker, Andrew David Pearson, Freya Potro, Joel David Price, Nasa Sanjay Kumar Rao, Julia Reichenauer, Nicholas John Reynolds, Eustonhoff College, Ruben Patricio Raviro Ramos, Eustonhoff College, Eisen Azrina Rosley, Eustonhoff College, Clarissa Irifwa Sake, Eustonhoff College, Paul Julian Saxby, Lee Allen Scollay, Jitendra Kumar Srivastava, Maninder Pal Singh, Eustonhoff College, Michael Andrew Starforth, Richard John Turner, Florian Christoph Benjamin Ulier, Nathan John Wakefield, Andrew Christopher Williams, Stephen Andrew John Williams, Emmanuel Wobidiki, Sabina Tsimian, and Slawomir Jerzy Tsimian. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health to be admitted to the degree of Master of Science. Samuel Babatundi Adarumu, Eustonhoff College. Chang Chang Kao, Eustonhoff College. Yimang Chang, St. Mary's College. Young Kong, Eustonhoff College. Xiaoping Tzu, Eustonhoff College. Yan Li Hu, Eustonhoff College. Ionasis Katevas, Josephine Butler College. Ho Fei Li, Eustonhoff College. To Chin Yao, Ustinov College. Yaki Liao, Ustinov College. John Mabu, Ustinov College. Gorkam Meral, Ustinov College. Olaniki Olufunke Olawukari, Ustinov College. Zainab Hawa Tijani, Ustinov College. Yutong Wong, Ustinov College. Shouran He, Ustinov College. Jia Yanjin, University College. Fujia Ye, Ustinov College. Jing Wengjiang, Ustinov College. And Jing Ya Zheng, Ustinov College. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Health to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Zilia Iskugina, Ustinov College. And finally, Andrew Franklin McCall, Ustinov College.
Graduands, would you please rise for the conferment of your degrees? By the authority of the university, I admit all candidates presented at this congregation to the degrees for which they are qualified.
Well, good morning to you all, and a very warm welcome to what is, for many of us up here, the most action-packed and frantic, but also most pleasurable and exhilarating week of the entire year. This is one of 14 graduation ceremonies that we'll be holding in this magnificent cathedral this week. And you might imagine that with such a number for us to get through, it would all get a little repetitious. But in fact, honestly, it doesn't. Every ceremony really is gloriously individual, just as every graduand is gloriously individual. So for me, it's a week of 3,500 separately electrifying moments with a few rather more exuberant surprises thrown in. Sometimes, as you've seen, I get a warm hug or even a little kiss on the cheek. Sometimes I get a high five. Sometimes I'm given a little bag of sweets or a wristband or some other small keepsake. Once a young man handed me a library book that he said was desperately overdue and asked if I would return it for him. So it really is genuinely exciting and unpredictable, and it's something that I will never, ever tire of, believe me. Now, you know, the thing I always most admire about Durham students is not how bright they are. Of course you're bright. You wouldn't be here if you weren't bright. But what extraordinary things they do in their spare time and how well they do them. I just had this brought home to me in the most delightfully emphatic way only earlier this month. As some of you will know, we had a little excitement here just 3 weeks ago because Russell Crowe, the Hollywood superstar, came to Durham and gave an acting workshop to selected members of the Durham Student Theatre. Now, how all this happened is a long story, but the nub of it is that about 5 years ago, I got to know Russell Crowe slightly through my work. And he indicated to me one evening, in the course of a long evening in London, that he would be willing to come to Durham one day and do an acting workshop here. Now, I didn't take this offer terribly seriously or think anything more about it. And then just last month, out of the blue, completely by surprise, he got in touch and he said he'd heard that I was stepping down as Chancellor at Durham, so if we were going to do this thing, we should do it. And I said, do it when? And he said, well, now, this month. You set it up and I'll be over. And so with a certain hysterical haste, several people at the university hurriedly made all the necessary arrangements, and the next thing you know, here is Russell Crowe in Durham. And he arrived on a Thursday evening, and we had a brief meeting to discuss the arrangements for the workshop the next morning. I told him that Durham Student Theatre had chosen 24 of their most gifted and keenest young actors to take part in the exercise. And Russell Crowe said something to the effect that all he cared about really was that they were full-time drama students and were planning to be professional actors. And I was mortified, because it did not occur to me till that moment that I had never told him that Durham doesn't have a drama department, and that these young people weren't preparing to be actors, but were doing engineering and anthropology and physics and other straightforwardly academic disciplines. I honestly didn't have the courage, bearing in mind that he'd just flown halfway around the world to be here, to tell him that Durham Student Theatre is an amateur society and that acting was something the members do in their spare time. And I didn't tell the students any of this either, because I didn't want to alarm them or put extra pressure on them. So I just crossed my fingers and hoped for the best and kept a car on standby in case I had to leave town in a hurry the next morning. Well, the next morning, Russell Crowe, came, and to his great credit, gave a really intensive, very challenging 3-hour workshop to these 24 very lucky students. And it was a private affair between him and the students, so there was no telling on how well they were getting on inside. But when it finished, I was there. And he came bounding out, beaming all over, came straight up to me, and told me, in words that I can't quite repeat in a cathedral, but he told me that it had been fantastic, that these students were incredibly gifted, and that they had exceeded his expectations in every possible way. He was absolutely bowled over by them and amazed, and so, frankly, am I. And as far as I know, he went away thinking these Durham students had done nothing at all in the last 3 years but study acting here. And I think that really is just quite extraordinary. But it's not altogether surprising, because this was just one of a long chain of wondrous achievements by Durham students that I've experienced in my time here. From watching members of Duck raising impossibly fabulous sums of money for worthy causes year after year, to being knocked back by the divine and sumptuous sounds of a student jazz band, and a million things more. So when I say to you graduating students today that I'm proud to know you and that it has been a pleasure to spend time around you, I mean that most sincerely. And as for Russell Crowe, wherever he is now, I just have to say thank you and bless you. What he did in coming here was really quite extraordinary. And on that happy note, let me advance at once to one of my formal duties as Chancellor here in these proceedings, which is to be the first person to offer official congratulations to all of today's graduates. Congratulations to you all. And congratulations to your families and loved ones too. As I always say at this point, for every one of you graduating students today, you've not only done a lot of hard work to get here, but at times have almost certainly been a lot of hard work. The fact that you're here today in such a radiant and accomplished state is testament in very large part to the support and love and saintly patience of your families and other loved ones. You've all traveled a long, hard road together and have every right to feel proud and happy that you have finally reached your destination. So I think a warm round of applause is due to you all. Congratulations. Now, there's one other happy duty I must discharge before I release you into the wider world this morning, and that is, as you know, by long tradition, I must offer you, graduating students, some sage words of advice to help you lead honorable and productive lives, instead of the blundering, helpless, futile existences you would be otherwise condemned to endure if I weren't here to help you. And I'm very, very happy to do that. But it's quite a solemn task, and especially this year, since you are my last graduating class. So I've given this a lot of thought, and what I've done is I've looked back through all the advice I've given to other graduating classes over the years and selected from it what I think is the distilled essence of my wisdom as Chancellor here. So here, without ado, I would like to offer you 7 simple, brief, basic rules for successful living. I hope these will be of some use to you in the years ahead. 1. Be happy. Really happy, more or less all the time. You have a million things to be happy about. You're young, brainy, good-looking, witty, kindly, and personable. You have good muscle tone and more hair on your head than in your ears or nostrils. And that won't necessarily last forever, believe me. For nearly every one of you, a long, rich, exciting life awaits you just outside those doors back there. You are, in short, in the prime of a very lucky existence, the only one you're ever going to have. So never let a day go by without thinking how lucky you are to be you. 2, and if you can't do that, at least don't whinge. Whinging is awful, and it doesn't become you. Indeed, it doesn't get you anywhere. No one will ever thank you or admire you more deeply or say, oh, let's invite Simon and Emma to the party. They're fantastic whingers. So stop moaning. It's a waste of oxygen. 3, don't smoke. It's just really stupid. 4, never sneak up on anyone from behind and startle them in the belief that it is amusing, because it's not. 5, don't be afraid to lurch off in new directions in life if you can conveniently do so. I meet a lot of Durham people, a lot of Durham alumni, many of them extremely successful, and I'm nearly always struck by how little relationship there is between what they read at Durham and what they do now. My favorite example of this was a young man I met at an alumni reception in London a while back who told me he had a PhD in Old English from Durham, but now had a job testing body armor for the Ministry of Defense. I also have an old friend who read geography at Durham and is now Bishop of Salisbury, and another who read history here but then went off to Australia, got into the book business, and made a fortune publishing the Harry Potter books there. Now, I'm not suggesting that you turn your back on your degree, but I am just suggesting that a timely lurch from time to time can do you a world of good. 6, say please and thank you a lot, especially thank you, especially this week, and especially to those who sacrificed time and energy and emotion to help you get here today. And 7, finally, and if you remember nothing else from today, remember this: always buy my books in hardback as soon as they come out. Follow these rules. Follow these 7 simple rules, and you will have a long and happy life, I promise you. And with that, I will let you all escape into the wider world. I do hope you are leaving here, like me, with the happiest possible memories. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and wonderful lives beyond. Thank you.
Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, this congregation is now concluded.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Did you enjoy the ceremony?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Because they were right.
Very well done indeed.
Thank you.
So what degree have you just picked up? What's the qualification?
Master degree.
Superb. Fantastic, fantastic. Do make the most of it now.
Thank you.
Where we look, sorry. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, quick.
Congratulations to everyone.
Cheers. Mexican wave? Mexican wave? Start. Go on. Yeah, do it. I bet you could get in there. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't begin to. What's the point?